When I left religion and Christianity, I embraced atheism because I alone want to be responsible for my life. And some Christians might say, well, you just deny God's existence so you don't have to give answer to God. And I would reply, of course, with the classic comeback. If you need to be held responsible by an invisible, made-up God who has never been seen ever, then you're not a good person. If you have to have a God or a man-centered religion to keep you from harming vulnerable people, you're not a good person. I want to be responsible for my life. And I'm not going to be held to a standard by some made-up God who enables slavery and all of the worst acts of depravity. And just because a Jewish person doesn't in the Bible doesn't mean it's okay. And I'm a white person. So every day I have to wake up and realize that my group of people, my ethnicity, commits the worst acts of depravity on U.S. soil. People in my ethnicity are most likely to pick up a gun or to harm women. But each day I use my white privilege to help people who aren't as privileged. Because that's really the only reason privilege should be used. And I don't even want privilege. But if I'm forced to have it, use it to help other people gain equality. But I'm going to be responsible for my life. If I'm going to have regrets, it's that I didn't do more, that I didn't help more people, that I didn't educate more people, that I didn't leave sooner, that I didn't create boundaries faster. I like the life I live. Can it be lonely sometimes? Of course. But I would rather live alone and have self-respect, integrity, and the life I want than be the most miserable person in a relationship who's settled and doesn't have an identity outside their relationship. And I've met a few people in my life that actually had a healthy relationship. But you do give up things in relationships. And women, almost always, they give up more than men do. And some men don't give up anything. I just prefer being who I am and living the life I want. And being an adult is all about recognizing that there are people in your family, at your job, in your life that can't and choose not to accept you for who you are. Coming out is, I just don't care anymore. And family isn't about who you're related to. It's who consistently is there for you and doesn't ask for things in return. So each day, I live life like it's the last day. Never, ever live your life or you're the passenger. That's what religion does to people. If you're not the captain of your own ship, you're not living your fullest life.